Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I appreciate your time. Thank you for watching. I'm going to give you a quick update on a lawsuit that was filed in Washington, D.C. about the magazine capacity restrictions. And I'm going to admit I missed the filing of this whole lot going on. This one got by me. I'm actually going to give credit to a friend of the channel, Emily Miller. Emily is a fantastic investigative journalist who is in the D.C. area. And I'm also going to link her story down below. Check her out. She does fantastic work around the Second Amendment. And she was, I think, the first person to call out Joe Biden, might have been the only person actually, to call out Joe Biden for having a ghost gun within the limits of D.C. when he shouldn't have been able to have them because they were against the law in D.C. Emily, hell of a job. Thank you for bringing this to my attention. There has been a lawsuit filed in Washington, D.C. suing D.C. on their magazine capacity restriction, the magazine ban. And what stands out the most is that this has been filed post-Bruen. So if you remember, the United States Supreme Court said in the New York State Rifle and Pistol Association versus Bruen case that any law that infringes upon the Second Amendment, I'm going to paraphrase, can't remember everything word for word, but any law that infringes upon the Second Amendment has to fit the text of the Constitution and have some historical context during the founding of the country. So magazine bans, as Emily points out, that magazine restrictions came about in the early 20th century. Remember the Bill Clinton assault weapon ban, where everything was cast as evil. So the 20th century is not the founding of the country, and they're not going to be able to point to some historical colonial bylaw that didn't allow the militia, the colonists, anybody to carry no more than X amount of shot or no more than X amount of powder, right? It just doesn't exist. So, as things progress here in America, I told you that the Bruen case was going to destroy the foundation of the gun controls, the pillars that hold it up, that hold up gun controls. It's falling. So this case was filed on August 19th, and they're asking for a preliminary injunction. And we're going to follow this case closely. Now, I've also told you that the United States Supreme Court had granted certiorari to the Duncan v. Bonta case, which was the magazine ban case out of California, vacated that ruling, vacated the court's decision, and remanded it back to a lower court. But because it's in the Ninth Circuit, the Ninth Circuit just keeps kicking everything down to the district level to restart the process over again, restart that 2 to 3 to 4 year process. And this case that's been filed in D.C. might just do everybody a solid, because now the court has to rule based off of Bruen, and they're not going to be able to prove that there's some historical context. There's nothing in the text, history, or tradition of this country that says you can't carry more than X amount of things to keep yourself safe. That's how the country was founded, guys and gals. People had their items, and they had the ammunition for them to keep each other and their communities safe. Which is why I say every video, be safe, stay vigilant, carry a gun to keep you, your friends, your family, your community safe. That's what it's for. That's why we do it. And we choose to stand in that gap between good and evil. Emily, thank you for bringing this to my attention. Guys and gals, check out her story down below. Check out her work. She does a fantastic job. She doesn't even know I'm saying this. And I will keep you up to date on this case as it progresses. I've already said what I need to say. Y'all take care.